Welcome to the conclusion of our Supreme Teen run of Shadows of Rose DLC for Village of Shadows. Resident Evil
Michael?
Village.
Are you there?
We've just beaten Evelyn with a little help from Ethan.
Rose, look out!
We're about to put together that Michael all along has been our father, Ethan.
He saved me. But he didn't make it. That voice. My dad's voice. Is Michael my dad?
Don't give up, Rose. Find that crystal.
Because of him, I can keep going. I have to find that crystal.
So in this part of the playthrough, it's the final part of the playthrough. Part 6, we're going to finish off the Avid Reader, as well as finish the game. The first part of the video takes us back through, if you remember, this is the same path that Ethan took to get to the village the first time. And the big beautiful display, the castle in the background, the village below you, everything seemed to be so pretty and so idyllic. It's a little different for Rose when she gets here.
Where the hell am I?
Of course, she's not actually there. She's somewhere in the memories of the Megamycete.
Sense something from over there.
Not sure what the big spheres hanging in the sky are supposed to represent. Maybe connections to the real world. Maybe some sort of nodes where there's something going on there.
What?
Want all those you can get. So pick those up every time you see them. Of course, the village looks very similar to the way it did when Ethan was going through it. Especially towards the end of the game when Chris Redfield, you were playing as Chris Redfield going through here.
Just like in the castle.
And here for the first time, the clones of Rose are going to stand up, and all of a sudden you have to fight yourself. Kind of interesting.
I'm even stronger than before.
If you do that better, you can use just one to get all three of them. I always had to shoot her to get by her. Maybe if you wait for him to get back further, you could cause her in a better place. But even on hardcore, this isn't particularly challenging as long as you keep in mind what you're really trying to do. And that's you want to get up here and get rid of this large mold core so that you can get in. Now, I was on the wrong side of that one. I was turning around to get the other ones, and I need them all kind of lined up back there. But the goal here is to knock a bunch of them down. You see, I missed one that was almost off the screen to the right edge of the screen there. And because of that, I'm going to get grabbed again. But I did get rid of the core, and I used another block. So I've used up all 5 of my little nodes already. Could have gotten through that with maybe 2 left if you'd done it better. Key there was don't get hurt. Hurt. You move slow. Just there'll be time. Just get down here.
Is this where those copies of me came from?
So it's just constantly spitting out copies of Rose, hoping that one of them will somehow be sufficient to the task. So here's file number 14 on the realm and its laws. There's a lot of files right here, and they're kind of long. But just like in the regular game, these files at the end kind of explain a lot of stuff. So you'll get the idea through these that Miranda was trying to. She's still trying to bring back her daughter Eva, not to be confused with Evelyn, but Eva, and she thinks the best way to do that is to find a vessel to put Eva's conscious in, and Rose is kind of the synthesis of basically Ethan, who was nothing but mold, and Mia, who had also been exposed to the mold. So Rose, as an infant, as when she was born, right from the very beginning, from conception, was linked to the Megamycete, and so she has what Miranda thinks is the best connection, the best possible chance of being a vessel for Eva to come out of the Megamycete and come into the real world. Of course, at this time, Miranda's dead, but you're also going to find out through these documents that Miranda's been dead for hundreds of years. And so she's continued her mastery of the Megamycete from within the Megamycete, influencing the world, building the village. So I've lost track, but the first file in this room was number 14. The second one was number 15 on the recreation and manipulation of memory. Then file number 16 on vessel synthesis. And then file 17, recently written report, is the last one you'll find in this room. So the one that she's reading right now is on vessel synthesis. Talking about there's a problem, and it could be one or multiple problems, and why the duplicates of Rose aren't working. And then maybe the best solution would be to just bring Rose here.
They couldn't have
So
been...
now you're wondering if the whole reason you're here is because Miranda wants you here. This last one is a recently written report. Talking about the interference of Evelyn. When Evelyn's demise, her strong connection with the Megamycete, she was able to manifest here much in the same way Miranda was able to manifest here. Now, I'm going to load and make sure that I'm as geared up as I can be. Save one more time. This is the last place you can save before the final boss fight. It did take me several tries to get through the boss fight. My biggest problem in the boss fight is I forget how to catch the balls of energy. And I don't know how to explain it, but I will catch a few and then I will forget what button to use, and I will sit there and just get clobbered by them. In this run through, by the time I've failed at that several times. Now, what I'm doing right now is I know there's another file in this hallway, and I'm convinced it's before the water, so I'm just keep running back and forth looking for it until I say, okay, fine. Nobody's going to want to watch me run this 5th or 6th time, so probably nobody wanted to watch me run it twice. But in any case, I finally give up and say, well, maybe it's on the other side of the water. Go across the water.
There's that feeling again. It's so strong.
And this is file number...
It must be the crystal.
This is file number 18. Wearily Scrawled.
I'm almost there.
Note.
Michael. It's through here.
And the final file for Avid Reader is number 19, the ritual text Bookworm.
Shit.
Pretty crystals,
This one's the
reminiscent of
real
that
deal.
room that
I can feel it.
Ethan goes through. Finally, the Purifying Crystal.
It's working. Oh my god. Is this what normal feels like?
Rose, I've waited so long for you.
Who are you?
My name is Miranda.
What?
You had become so powerful. Far too powerful for me to subdue directly. So, I had to lure you into this realm so that you might willingly relinquish your powers.
No, but Kay said...
Did he? Or did I? That Kay was an illusion. Very convincing, wouldn't you say?
No way.
Now you can become the vessel for my Eva!
Rose, run!
Ethan, you pest!
Go!
Something even he can manifest. He can't save you, Rose! No one can. Rose!
Rose, hurry!
You can't
Yeah,
escape!
you get to see.
Not from me!
This is such a good ending for Ethan. I mean, it's so nice to be able to
Yes, but right now you need to run.
see the father-daughter connection here. Something besides kind of the death that came at the end of the main game.
Rose!
There isn't much to do here other than just run and don't get caught by
You really
a
were.
couple of those hunters at the beginning.
Why'd you let me call you Michael?
I didn't want to complicate things. I just needed you safe. And I'm sorry I left you alone. But I had to find a way out. And I did. It's just ahead.
Rose!
Get away from my daughter! Stay away from my family! Rose, come on!
Now, what you were supposed to really take away from all that, I mean, other than the storyline, obviously, the storyline, but you were supposed to learn something about your gameplay there, in the sense that the guns will actually hurt Miranda.
Ethan, persistent as always.
Rose, now's your chance. Go live a normal life. Make friends. No one will ever call you a freak again.
But
Rose, just go!
I don't want to leave you!
I know. I love you. But I need to know that you're safe. So please, just...
Ethan, you insolent pest!
I got this. Get out of here!
Inevitable decision to not give up her powers. Well, we knew it was coming from the very beginning, but, still.
Don't worry, Dad. I've got this.
You think
Obviously, I died several times, and that was the cutscene of me, of me showing you that I died several times. And this is the run where I don't die.
How intent you were on my throwing them away? I think they
Don't resist.
I tried using the powers early on
This will all soon.
to see. It doesn't seem to work until you get the prompt that you can do it, or at least
Why
until
suffer needs?
after you've gone through a couple of the first conversation tracks of
There's no
Miranda.
surrender. Offer yourself unto me.
So if you're wondering why I'm not using it in prior plays there, I tried and it just never seemed to work until I could catch one of those. Once I could catch one of those, then the power seemed to work. And so I was just waiting for it. Even though I didn't need the...
Let you do this.
I already had 5 nodes, so it takes 3 to use that power. You can use White Sprigs to catch it, but she will refill you just fine. And you can see that distance is a bit of a thing. You do have to be close enough to make it matter. I'm under the opinion that these handgun ammo is actually doing something. Is it necessary?
There's nothing.
It's probably more a distraction, like not catching that ball there because I was messing with the handgun.
There will be wailing and gnashing.
I don't think I'm hitting with everyone, but
This is
now we got 3 balls again, so 3 nodes on my icon there. And this time the distance is right. Use the shotgun.
Let's see you dodge this.
That does a lot of damage, but it's going to take an awful lot to kill her.
It took so much to lure you, but you're incredible. Well,
Might change your mind.
There are different approaches you can take here. You can watch her
you will.
jumping from place to place, and if you had the little nodes on your thing, you can use it in here. My goal is normally just to avoid her until she goes back into the real world. Stops bouncing around like the ground.
I cultivated this world within the Megamycete to resurrect sweet God. But no matter how many lessons I created,
And that time it only gave me 2,
had the
so
power to regenerate. That is why it must be. You are the only one who can bring her back.
this is where I often start forgetting how to catch them. I start trying to block them instead of catch them.
I will see.
There's no block button. Once you start seeing that red around the edges, probably time to heal.
Come! Be by my side!
There's no
Don't
whole lot to talk about strategy here. The strategy is to use your new dodge abilities to get out of the way
there
for
will
attacks.
be wailing and gnashing.
Catch the balls when she throws them at you. And, don't try to
Why
catch them too early.
suffer needs?
I was wanting that energy so badly. There, now we go. We got 2 more. Can use it. She's plenty close. But she was moving. Somehow that missed.
Why?
See, it's not as... I started taking the approach of trying to trying to avoid most of, like if there's multiple balls, try to avoid most of them and catch only the
How
last one.
about this?
You can catch more than one, but it was dicey for me. And, my abilities weren't quite there. But you can see even in there, like I caught her coming out. I saw her coming. I took some damage there too. My
Possess such
edges of my screen are red again. So.
power.
Yeah. After you hear, the first thing you want to do is reload, so that you have. I apparently interrupted my reloading with the healing, so I only have with 2 rounds chambered. I go ahead and drink this so that I can just use it immediately. Go back to the shotgun, but unfortunately I had
Impossible.
broken my own rule and I had reloaded, so now I've got the shotgun back out. I need to reload. The dodging or anything like that interrupts the reload, so dodge the first one, catch the second one.
There's no shields.
Make sure you're close enough.
Here I come.
I didn't get my shot off in time. She got me. Pushing it now, even though my screen's red.
What is this?
It seemed like a good chance. Not for me to reload this time.
Do you still not see? There is no panic.
Now I'm going to make some more healing potions just to make sure. You don't want to run out of healing potions. You turn red on the edges you want to heal, so just make as many as you can.
At the end of her reign.
You know you're getting close when that little conversation comes. Said the Wicked Witch at the end of her reign. This you can dodge.
Nothing changes. Your
But you do actually have to dodge and not be up against something. I think the angle that I had, I was blocked from dodging the direction I chose.
You just won't give up. You really are.
During this part of the phase, after you've had some of those conversations, you won't give up. She starts sending 3 at a time, and I found that it's just easier for me to just avoid 2 of them and catch one. Now I have enough to strike again. She'll also start, like, coming at the same time the balls are coming. And that gets to be a real problem if you're not careful. You can't, she has to be out of the ground. She can't be in that black, oily state.
Offer yourself unto me. How do you possess such power? This is...
Take 3 hits there in a row. The dodge button, I mean, it winds up being the joystick and the dodge button and the joystick left-right, but back in that button flips you around, so if you get anxious, you wind up turning around a lot. It's a good thing I made those healing potions. Down to 1 left, though.
Now!
Now I'm charged. But see, she got into that oily state just as I did that. It won't affect her in the oily state. So.
And you kill the only one who understands you.
There's ammo laying about. If you can pick it up, that's good. A lot of times it's hanging on the hardcore anyway. Other ones, often you'll get shotgun shells. Other difficulties.
Your time is at an end. You
Managed to catch one of those. 1 out of 3. Have enough to hit her again. Just waiting for her to not be moving, be facing me.
be by my side.
Almost thought I missed.
Impossible.
Down to my last 2 shotgun shells. Picked up some more handgun ammo. Pull out the handgun.
Don't resist.
When
There will be
Rose starts saying things like that, you're getting close to the end. You know that you pretty much only have to catch her one more time. I think so. Charged up enough, nice and close, good solid hit. shotgun shells, so using the handgun.
What is
But
this?
you get more shots off.
I shall finish this.
And that cues the end of the game, or the end of the battle, which is obviously the end of the game.
There is no victory.
I don't know if you can die on this. You cannot block it, catch it. I don't know if you were already super red going into that. That might kill you, so you need to be healed before that happens. So if you weren't healthy, she says, "I will end this. Drink." Just like when you were fighting with Evelyn and he said, "You have me," gave her. Now watch her icon will turn a glowing gold in color. And she'll have all 5 nodes back. Her eyes glow special.
Oh, I will.
Return and yield your strength to me! So much power! You truly would have been the perfect vessel for my Eva!
I'm not a goddamn vessel. I'm not some stupid copy. I'm me, Rose. And you're done.
I don't know if killing Miranda inside the Megamycete
Hey, sweetie.
finishes her or not, or if her memories are still there. It's still a little fuzzy.
You're so grown up now. And even though I wasn't there with you, I've always watched over you. I'm so sorry I couldn't protect you.
All you've ever done is protect me.
No. Not this time. You lost your chance. I'm so sorry.
No. It was my choice. And I don't regret it one bit. If I had left you, then we never would have had this chance to talk face to face. So it's okay. I'm okay.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so very proud of you. I love you, Rose.
I love you too, Dad.
So I think we got 2 indications. A, that Miranda was able to disguise herself or make an illusion of Kay and draw her in. Ethan says he's been watching over her whole life. I think that those 2 things coupled together with finding that black-haired doll means that Evelyn has been influencing her life as well, making the kids dislike her because she's jealous of her and her connection to Mia and Ethan. And
Dad.
it's interesting that she brought something physical out, the wedding band. She brought something physical out of the Megamycete there. I can't see how they would abandon this and the lore and everything that they've pulled together here in the upcoming Resident Evil game. They don't talk about it. They don't talk about Rose. They don't talk about in any of the trailers and everything.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch
But
the moon?
we've seen this. This is the exact same epilogue that happened after the main game. But now there's a little more interesting depth to it. You know that when she's looking at that ring, you know how she got that ring.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels like a
And there's going to be another couple of lines here that have more added meaning now that we've played the Shadows of Rose. When she says to the black suited guy that could show him things that even Chris doesn't know she has, powers that even Chris doesn't know she has. That's because she's gained those powers in there. Now, how those powers translate out in this world, we don't know.
Happy birthday.
We're not told, at least not in this game. I've got to believe there's going to be some connection to all this in the next one.
I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is.
And this time, you also realize that as she's talking to Ethan there, that there's a good chance Ethan's hearing her.
Damn devil.
It's not because of the gravesite, but that Ethan's always looking over her.
I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
You can see why Evelyn would upset her there.
I can handle it.
Compared to Evelyn. now that that whole storyline's played out.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
There's been a lot of debate about who's standing at the end of the road down there. But I don't think it's meant to be all that hidden or anything. I think it's the person that was talking in that guy's earbud. Somebody who had the clear shot. I think it's the sniper that was there to make sure that Rose didn't explode on him. I don't think there's... I like some of the other conspiracy theories of all the different people it could be, but I honestly think it was just meant to be the sniper that had that guy's back. Well, that's basically our play through the Supreme Team run of Shadows of Rose DLC for Resident Evil Village. I go ahead and let the credits roll here. Maybe I should have cut them out. I don't know. I debated back and forth. They're not really long. I thought maybe I would have a lot to say, and so there'd be something to say here. But really, I think the takeaways are that the mold had its influence over Rose's life her entire life. That Evelyn has been involved, that Ethan's been involved, Miranda's been involved. We don't know where Mia is or what's happened to Mia. There's a point there where she says, I haven't seen my mother in a long time. She's 16. We know she's 16. I forget exactly how we know that, but there was a place somewhere in the gameplay that told you she's 16. So this all happens about 15 and a half years after the events of the village with Ethan. She's had a little bit of a troubled youth, mostly because of her connection to the Megamycete. Now we know there's some backstory on why that's happened. And we know that Ethan, at least, there's a good chance that there's still some memories in the Megamycete that could still be powerful enough to coalesce themselves in there and interact with the real world. How all this will play out in the next game, anybody's guess. I did love that this game, through both the DLC and the main game, tied everything all the way back from Spencer and the protogen viruses, and the T viruses, the G viruses. All of that came about because Spencer saw how Miranda was using the mold. And so, of course, Evelyn was a direct result of trying to make something coalesced out of the mold. We know that Ethan, from the end of the Resident Evil Village portions with Ethan, we know that Ethan died at the beginning of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and has been basically a mold construct. So somehow he managed to pull together the same way Evelyn was pulled together and made into a real corporeal being. Ethan had done that basically by himself, somehow just through force of will. So there's all kinds of lore here. It's very interesting and deep, and tied all the way back to the very beginning of the first games. The credits are going to roll, and it's going to pop up and say that we did complete the Supreme Team, and because that was the last achievement we were looking for, it will also say that we completed the Rosemary Winters achievement, which is, well, I think it's just an in-game challenge, not necessarily an achievement. But you'll see those pop up at the end. I'm going to drop off at this point. You're welcome to stick around and watch that pop up. There's about 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left of credits and the achievements pop. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We still have some more videos to post on Resident Evil Village. We have a Village of Shadows run with Ethan and Chris Redfield. We also have a Dashing Rose run, the speed run of Shadows of Rose DLC. And I will post at least one more short video, and that's the one getting through the hide and seek game without being seen. Anyway, hope to see you there, and thanks for watching. Bye.